is Dr. Thea Verma here, back again this month with your guidance for the month of August. I don't like to do tarot readings and predicting general for sun signs. So what I'm going to do this time is I am using these cards, which are the Doreen Virtue Goddess Oracle cards. Every month I try to use some different cards to come and give you a guidance with. So I hope you like the guidance for this month. Like our channel, subscribe to it because there's a lot of more information that we keep putting on it and it'll help you ahead. Stay tuned and we'll start with the first card soon. So let's see what is the goddess guidance telling us for Aries. So how will Aries be in the month of August? The card that I get is Saraswati. She's the goddess of arts in Hindu religion. What she tells you is express yourself through creative activity. Creative activity could be anything: painting, singing, writing, any sort of activity. Basically something that will enhance and give more power to your sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is where all our creative talents are based. So if you can raise that energy, that will be extremely good for you. So why not try that for the month of August this time? Next, we are going to read for Taurians. So what does the goddess want to tell us for Taurians in the month of August? Oh, lovely. Nemetuna, sacred spaces. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with your divine. So Taurians, maybe you have been ignoring the divine energy for a bit and you need to go back to your roots. No matter which religion you belong to, you can always light a diya or a candle or an agarbatti around your space and just sit and meditate. Meditation does not belong to any specific religion. You just have to meditate and it will make a difference to your life. So Taurians, get back out there, go within yourself and discover what you're all about. Our next card will be for Geminids. Geminids. This is your card. You got Dana, the High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. What is it that you're refusing to acknowledge, Geminids? Is it that you have the power and the capacity to do things? Is it that something that you don't want to acknowledge? Are you being torn in two different directions? The goddess is now telling you that you have the knowledge to help yourself and help others. So the more you can do it, the more beneficial it will be for both you and others. So take that leap of faith and go do it. Now it's the turn of Cancerians. Let's see, Cancerians, what the goddess wants you to do this month. Oh, you got my favorite card. Kali. I love her energies. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Cancerians, have you been holding on to things in life thinking that things will work out? Do you realize that till we don't end something, we do not create a space in our life for something new to enter us? Maybe it's time that you let go of that space, let go of that stubbornness and just open yourself up. Endings don't mean an ending. Endings can also denote a new beginning. So why not consider that beautiful part of yourself and give yourself the freedom to go in for a new beginning. So good luck on your new beginnings. And now for Leos, happy birthday. So I'm a Leo too, so I want to see how this month is going to be for me as well. So we get divine passion, the goddess Bel. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? It tells you that find out what your heart truly wants. There's a lot of things that your heart wants, but you don't want to acknowledge it. Acknowledging it is the first step of receiving. The minute you start acknowledging what is it that you want in life, you will open doors to receiving it. So maybe this month work on acknowledging it and you might just receive it. A few of my Virgos will also have their birthday this month, so happy birthday to you guys as well. So let's see, Virgos, what the goddess wants to tell you for this month of August. Ooh, lovely card. Abundantia, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance onto you. Be open to receiving. Always remember, the empty we are, the more space we create for the universe to pour its abundance in us, to pour its knowledge in us. So do that. Stop being stubborn. Virgos are one of the most stubborn people I've ever met. But still, you can just stop being stubborn and life will get so much better for you. So try doing that and just open yourself to receiving, whether it's love, whether it's money, whether it's prosperity, whether it's anything. You never know how things might work out for you in life. Let's look at the card for Librans now. So how is August? What is the guidance that the Librans need for August? White Tara. Sensitivity. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environment, situations, and chemicals. What can we do? Our world is like this that we cannot avoid things, can we? We have to face it, and we get stuck so badly that we don't know what to do. What do? You do your cord cutting every single day. You sit down and cut your cords with each and every person, each and every situation, so that the harshness of the world, the reality of the people does not harm you. It doesn't mean that things are going to change. It's just going to mean that you're going to be able to handle things much better. So take care and do your cord cutting daily. So let's look at the cards for Scorpios for this month of August. Scorpio. Very difficult for Scorpios to do this. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So how are you going to do that? We are already sitting in our houses, so get off social media for a bit. I do that. I take complete 2 days detox of social media and I'm unreachable, and people people go mad trying to figure out where I've disappeared. I take that time to meditate and just see how the last 1 month has been, how things have been, how things I want them to be in the future. So why not contemplate on what you want your life to be and start manifesting that now? This is a very good time to do that, Scorpios. So our next card is going to be Saggy. So we have the Merry-Mentally. Unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. What does loving yourself mean? Accepting both your light and dark parts. Accepting that you have the permission and the ability to do good and bad. You can make mistakes, allowing yourself the freedom to make mistakes. The day you start doing that, Saggies, life will get much easier. Your stubbornness is not going to get you anywhere. It's very important that you take things easy, take it lightly, and just live with life. Capricorns. So what does the goddess want me to say to you for the month of August? Isis. So let's look at past life. The situation revolves on your past life memory. Capricorns, is there any past life memory or a situation that you have been dealing with but you're not finding an answer? Maybe PLR or a family constellation is something, or an Akashic reading is something that you need to consider. If you know it yourself, take the situation, go into one of the zones and figure out what's going on with you in life, and you will find a lot of difference. Past life issues can easily be resolved, so do not stress about it and just take the plunge. So now let's look at Aquarius. The goddess has spoken, Aquarius. Undying love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. Love for most of us just becomes a romantic partnership, but that's not a fact. The love we share with our parents, with our kids, with our siblings, with our friends is also love. We have to understand that somewhere we have been connected with them for a very long time, and we will be connected with them through our soul's journey, through various other lifetimes. We are all connected. You watching this video also is you connected to me somewhere or the other. So understand that love and accept it. It's very important that we stop looking at love from only the angle of a romance, because that's not what love is all about. Understand that these relationships that you have shared come from from various lifetimes and will continue to grow with you. So don't be afraid. And now it's the turn of the Pisces. Again, we have a beautiful love card. Himbera, true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So yeah, now this is very specifically romantic. So be ready to have some romance in your life or to get someone new in your life. So I don't know, something's new is coming and it's going to be exciting and sweet and cuddly and everything that you ever wanted to be is my hope for you. So I hope that comes true. So this ends the reading for the month of August for all our 12 star sign. Like I said, we are just going to give you guidance. We don't want to tell you how your life is going to be. We all know how life is going to be, and there are enough people telling us. Let's just work in getting guidance on how we can improve our lives. What is that the goddess wants us to know about in the month of August? So that makes a lot of difference. We just completed La Mass and we have made our visions and we have made our vision boards and created a lot of wishes for our future, and we have the whole of next year to fulfill those wishes. So you take care, stay tuned, stay connected to our channel. We keep posting new stuff out there. We hope you enjoyed the video. Do like it and share it. That's Dr. Thea Verma signing off now from the Magical Temple. Take care, stay blessed always. Bye bye.